Every now and then, a new product hits the audio market that may not seem revolutionary at first glance, but actually has the potential to shake things up. You won't find many reviews of a £10,000 amplifier on YouTube, as this kind of product falls into a niche category. However, today we feel that there is something that definitely deserves attention. I'm Johnny from Premium Sound, and in this video we're going to be taking a close look at Hegel's latest super integrated amplifier, their top of the range reference H600. So without further ado, let's jump straight in. Hegel is a brand very close to our hearts here at Premium Sound, as we firmly believe they produce some of the finest sounding amplifiers on the planet. Over the years, Hegel has revolutionized the industry with their remarkable product offerings and has swiftly earned the admiration of both our store team and our customers, with some of their products becoming some of our all-time favorites. Take the Hegel H390 for example. We believe there hasn't been a product priced at around £5,000 on the market over the course of the past 5 years that delivers such outstanding sound quality, and this amp has undoubtedly delighted many customers. So, to no surprise, the small Norwegian company has carved out a prominent position in the hi-fi industry in recent years, even outshining some of the giants like Name, Marantz and Macintosh. Today we're excited to introduce a new product that deserves your attention because of its exceptional quality and simply natural excellence. The new Hegel H600 is derived from the reference H30A and P30A pre-power combo, which is priced at £24,000 and was released by Hegel last year. These amps represent the pinnacle of the company's offerings, with nothing currently in the company's lineup surpassing them. As a comment from our side, the pre-power combo is so good that when we first experienced this system, it was unlike anything we encountered in the realm of hi-fi for quite some time, with some of our staff members even describing this combination as a life-changing experience. This pre-power combo is the kind of investment people make for a lifetime, and while you may change your digital sources over time, the amplifier component remains constant. That is exactly the reason why Hegel has truly pushed the boundaries of their technology with their reference system. Without us delving too deep into the technical specifics, it is worth noting that Hegel has introduced the new pre and power models with a wealth of innovative technology, and it has now been reproduced in the H600. We'd like to emphasize this point because while many in the hi-fi press refer to the H600 as the heir of the Hegel H590, it actually has more in common with the H30A and P30 amps, as the new H600 has derived the new technology from the pre-power combo. Those who already know Hegel amps won't notice many distinctive visual aesthetic differences between the H600 and their integrated amps. What we like about the Hegel amps is that they are as minimalist as an amp can get. All Hegel amplifiers literally have an identical appearance, and the sole vision distinction between their amplifiers is their size. The larger the amplifier, the more powerful and costly it tends to be. All Hegel amps look like this. A screen, 2 dials, that's it. No buttons, no unnecessary writing, no annoying LED lights, literally nothing of the sort. There is one exception though, a substantial on-off button discreetly tucked beneath the front panel. The front panel showcases a nice and sleek matte black finish with a subtle curve, exemplifying the essence of the true Nordic design. Finally, the big aluminium feet on the bottom of the H600 are anti-scratch. That helps to ensure stability and minimize any unwanted vibrations. In regards to the visual differences with the H590, the one distinctive difference is its aluminium finished top cover that has become thicker and features dual layer milled vents for improved rigidity and airflow, which is once again a trickle down design from their flagship H30A and P30A models. You also have a larger display on the front of the box, as well as the newly designed controls on the front that become slightly larger. These controls also feature a new touch control feature, making this amplifier effortless and intuitive to operate, and they also have a very nice tactile feel, making every adjustment a delight. The new preamp dial is what leads us to discuss the biggest technical change in the analog stage that Hegel has made in their new amp. Arguably, the preamplifier is the most critical component in a great sounding system, and it is probably the hardest to get right. The most notable change is the redesign of the internal layout, with a primary focus on shortening the signal pass within the preamplifier. This overhaul essentially amounts to a complete transformation of the preamp stage, which has been derived from the flagship P30A, and this upgrade has been an impact on all inputs on the back and the attenuator on the front compared to the previous model. The H600 also uses Sound Engine 2 correction technology, which actively monitors the music signal for corruption and corrects the intermodulation distortion in real time as the signal is amplified using the feed-forward design. Looking at the back of the amp, there is a large array of analog connectors to cater for multiple audio sources. We get 2 balanced XLR inputs and 2 single-ended RCA inputs, which have been improved for the H600, and also variable analog outputs for a subwoofer and line-level output. Digitally, it features a LAN network port for Ethernet connection, a USB 32384 input, 3 optical inputs, a coaxial, and a BNC True 75 ohm input. What's new to this Hegel is its input sense system, meaning that if it's hooked up to a certain device, let's say your TV, as soon as you switch on your TV, the Hegel will automatically turn on, meaning you're not fumbling around with different remotes. However, it's worth noting a minor limitation, which is the absence of an HDMI board. This means that if you intend to connect a TV, you'll likely need to utilize one of the optical inputs. There's no built-in Wi-Fi or Bluetooth connection either, as Hegel takes the stance that the sound quality from these connections probably falls short of their standards. This amp is getting into the category of a single box, all-in-one, super integrated amp, which is aimed at those seeking the best possible sound quality they can afford, but without it getting into the complexity of pre and power combinations. So no surprise, the Hegel H600 has a built-in DAC, which has been upgraded over its predecessor in the H590. The H590 used an AKM DAC, while the H600 DAC is a brand new ESS 9030 QTM and will ensure bit-perfect performance, avoiding any upsampling. The new DAC has its own dedicated power supply and is completely isolated from any internal components using a steel plate. This essentially means you'll get next to no electromagnetic interference, resulting in immaculate audio quality. As well as its automatic capabilities, the H600 features a comprehensive list of streaming options, enhancing Hegel's claim of their new integrated amp being incredibly user-friendly. The H600 supports UPnP streaming, Spotify Connect, AirPlay 2, and now finally the long-awaited Tidal Connect. Unlike many amplifiers, you don't need to go through a third-party app to start streaming right away, and we think this is another hassle-free advantage of Hegel's seamless integration with your smart devices, demonstrating that Hegel's extensive R&D efforts have been primarily focused on enhancing the hardware. From our side, we would of course recommend using the amplifier with Roon for best sound quality. However, please note that the Roon Ready update is in progress and is currently awaiting approval. The firmware normally updates and installs automatically, so Hegel ensures that the H600 remains up to date and adapts seamlessly to advancing technologies and features. This provides future-proofing assurance, ensuring that your H600 will adapt to the ever-evolving audio technology landscape, and it is indeed a product that will serve you for years to come. One of the topics we haven't yet covered is the power of the amp. Hegel say that their new integrated amplifier is a true powerhouse that redefines the capabilities of a super integrated amplifier. The amp is a dual mono design, and while the new H600 is now rated at 303 watts per channel into 8 ohms, which is a modest 2 watts increase over the H590, we suspect that Hegel hasn't made significant changes to the power stage architecture. So instead, the power improvement likely results from more precise measurements. In any case, this amplifier retains its reputation for being exceptionally powerful, and according to the measurements, it can deliver over 500 watts per channel at 4 ohms and is also capable of operating at 2 ohms, delivering more than 1 kilowatt of power. Hegel is also famous for the amps having exceptionally high damping factor, which is a unit of measurement that indicates how effectively an amplifier can control speaker drivers, and in particular the large bass drivers. Typically, a damping factor above 100 is considered good, and to put this into context, we were made to look at a classic UK-made amplifier from the 90s, and it would likely have a damping factor of something from the range of 50 to 80. The specs on the Hegel amps are insane in terms of the damping factor. This particular machine has a damping factor of over 4,000, which is testament to its remarkable ability to control speakers effectively. There are plenty of other interesting specs, so we have also included them in our video for your easy reference. To summarize everything, we want to quote Hegel. The H600 is a hub for your digital music, a home for your connected sources with a sound suitable for mansions. That last line may be a subtle reminder that this impressive integrated amp comes at a cost. £10,500 in fact. However, what you will get from the H600 is an all-in-one unit that boasts the majority of benefits that you'll get with their H30A and P30A, which comes at 2.5 times the price. So despite the substantial price tag, we firmly believe that this amplifier offers tremendous value for your money. Knowing the Hegel amplifiers well, we conducted several tests with the new H600 and we can confidently affirm that it upholds the typical Nordic Hegel sound signature. One of the most remarkable qualities of the Hegel amplifiers is their remarkable neutrality. They exhibit an almost clinical precision devoid of any undesirable warmth or excessive sharpness, and there's virtually no distinct tonal character. These amplifiers excel at faithfully reproducing music without introducing any coloration or altering the sound. Throughout our testing of the amplifier, we've employed a variety of recording, each with its own unique sonic characteristics. Yet the Hegel amp consistently delivers an expansive soundstage with remarkable depth, impeccable scale, and an impressive level of detail. The bass is fast and tightly controlled, with no signs of compression even at high volume levels. So to summarize, if you're looking for a perfect high-end amplifier to accompany your top-end speakers without a lot of fuss, we really do believe here at Premium Sound that the H600 is for you. Whenever Hegel release a new product, we are always swamped with new messages and interest of audiophiles wanting to come and test and listen. We now have the H600 in our Kensington store in London, so if you want to join the queue, please do get in touch with us via the link in the description below. If you found this video informative and helpful, then please do like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell below, and you'll be the first to see any of our new content. Thanks for watching. My name's Johnny from Premium Sound, and I will see you next time.